surprises on you. Garuda will be proud. surprises on you. Garuda will be proud. You've had your fun, Leviathan. It's time you went back to sleep! Now that was quite a tantrum.
Clive! Where is he? Well, yes. He's adorable.
He is now. But did you see him a few moments ago?
Clive, I don't know how to thank you.
It's all right. We should find him a dry blanket, though. Wouldn't want the little monster catching a cold.
There. He's finally asleep.
The poor thing had a long day.
That makes two of us. So, what happens now?
Now? Now, we make things right.
How?
By providing Walyas what he was denied. A place to learn and grow. a family to love and protect him, so that one day, when the wounds in his heart and mind have finally healed, he might decide for himself how he'd like to live the rest of his life. But until then, I'll stay by his side, come what may.
Then he's a lucky boy. And not only because he'll have the best warrior this side of the belt to teach him the battle axe.
She'll do her best.
Shula, the beast that threatened your home is tamed. The empire that threatened your people toppled. Might it not be time to cast off your ancestors' glamour and retake your place in the Twins?
Perhaps. It's not as if we have the crystals to maintain the wall much longer. But are we truly safe? Is the world truly ready to accept us for who we are and what we believe? If I remember rightly, you and yours still choose to remain hidden, do you not?
We do.
Well, your people will always be welcome in Haven, regardless.
As will yours in the hideaway. We're allies now. If there's anything you need from us, supplies, food, equipment, do not hesitate to ask.
It's kind of you to offer. But we'll manage, just as we always have. Besides, I suspect you'll be needing everything at your disposal if you're going to save the world.
I fear much of it is past saving. The best we can do is strive to turn what's left into a world where we can all live as equals.
A noble endeavor. And there'll be a place in this world for us, will there? For Walias.
For everyone. I swear it.
Then we shall be waiting until the tides bear you back to shore.
Do you think he'll be all right?
Well, yes. Only time will tell. But I can certainly think of worse places to spend one's childhood. The Moats of Water are a fine people, and they will take good care of him.
Up by the Vare, Ultima spoke to me. He called Leviathan his most profaned fragment, and told me to redeem the sins that had laid him low.
Is that so? The sins of Walias's ancestors were grave indeed. To force him to prime at so tender an age.
And to freeze him in time, that he might never know what it was to live.
Yet I doubt either of those crimes was the source of Ultima's displeasure. It was that the Icon's power had been put to another purpose than the one he intended. To him, Leviathan must have seemed an aberration.
Could that be why Ultima made no attempt to lead me to him? The fear that this profaned fragment might corrupt his vessel somehow.
Perhaps. Or perhaps he simply deemed Leviathan surplus to requirements. Having concluded that his vessel might be made to serve his purposes without the full sum of his power.
His purposes. There's no escaping them. Even here. Hidden away in Mysidia, the blessing of the crystals proved nothing but a prison. A prison into which Walias was born, and from which freedom is hard won. If the world doesn't change, If we don't change it, he'll end up suffering the same fate as every dominant who came before him.
Then we must change it.
That we must.
And we shall.
Friend, I have news. I think I might have found a way to break Talor's curse.
Go on.
Well, after listening to the village elders and scouring every likely-looking tome in the library, I learned that not all Tombries are the same little green menaces we know and loathe. The folktales hold that it's the...
So if we slay the one that cast the curse...
But that was no doubt. It is a...
I'll do it.
Thank you.
So then...
That, alas, I do not know. It must have woven the curse at the altar in Father's Fell, but...
Fanet! You were the one asking about Tonberries, right? Because there's a whole bloody army of them out on the cloak.
What? But why would they stray so far?
There's only one way to find out.
Right. Thank you. And please, be careful.
It is good to have them back.
My lord,
Certainly.
it's a long story.
Yes.
My great-grandmother suspected as much, and it was she whose duty it became to attend her grave.
I see.
Well, until recently, the path to the grave had long been blocked by a fallen tree. On trying not...
Of course.
Thank you, my... The grave...
Why so far?
It was where she lived. So when she passed away...
How thoughtful. Well then.
Just so.
You wouldn't happen to have some time on your hands, would you?
Don't tell me.
Not quite. But a dangerous foe nonetheless. It promises to be quite a hunt.
All right.
A fiendish, cold-blooded beast known as a Givra. I have an even better reason to want its tongue.
Its tongue.
If you'll permit me,
Certainly, yep.
It's been over a week since me sister gave birth to her first child. We've tried everything to restore her spirits. The healers tell me there's only one hope left. A broth as potent as its ingredients are perilous to procure.
It isn't only Yamila's sister who stands to benefit from this, by the way.
I'd be glad to help.
Thank you. And it won't be achieved through weight of numbers either.
Then it is decided. The two of you will go.
Perhaps we might help prepare the broth.
That would be most kind of you.
Come then, Clive. There's a Givra that has claimed the ruins at the foot of the mountain as its hunting ground. The flesh of...
To the forest then.
There's nothing a Givra loves more than a fat haunch of ibex.
There speaks the voice of experience. Do you hunt often?
Since I was a girl, my father would take me. Then after he returned to the sea, Yamila's father. Our families have always been close. Even if her sister wasn't Walius's wet nurse, I couldn't stand by and watch her suffer.
Please, mister. The village is in danger, and if someone doesn't do something...
Stop. Take a deep breath and tell me everything.
Sorry. When you went up to the Erevalvers with Miss Shula, well... Lady Shula told us you lot were great warriors, but then I lost track of you in the woods, and that's when I saw it.
Saw?
A great, big, dripping, drooling monster. Spitting out great spouts of water it was.
Spouts of water?
Well, I did. And I don't ever want to see it again.
All right.
Thanks, mister. It was all...
Then that's where I'll start my search.
I wouldn't go through those gates for 10
Found her. They're almost at the gate. But they won't be coming any closer. Let darkness fall! That should buy Haven some time, at least.
Clive, are you all right?
Fine. We've taken care of the immediate threat.
Thank the tides. I was worried I was going to lose you both. Till he took a sudden turn for the worse just after you left.
What?
No, he's hanging on. I fear the Tombury King may have begun the cursing ritual again. And I can't imagine their being here as a coincidence. I think it might be happening on this very mountain.
If it is, it won't be for long. Get back to Talor.
My thanks. I shall pray for both of you.
Run like the wind. More of them. Come on, then. I crave an audience with your king. Another group. They don't look very regal. Still no sign of the king. Could Fanad have been wrong? There's dozens of them. The king must be close. But we'll have to take care of his followers first. Now that's a lot of Tombres. Looks like that's the last of them. Out here, anyway. But beastmen do like dark places. Well, I'll be damned. A crown. Sorry, Your Majesty, but your reign ends here. It's done. Which means the curse should be broken. Let's see how Talor's doing.
Praise be to the heavens. That's him. The one who's... Clive! Is it done then?
It is. I was going to ask if there had been any change in Talor's condition, but...
You do? Talor! He's back!
Thank you, my lord. I can never repay you for everything you've done for me.
I'm just glad the curse is lifted.
Oh, that, well, you deserve to know. It was years ago now, back in my trading days. The Sons of Greek arrested me in Oriflamme, chained me up in a lightless cell with a great sword hung over my head, ready to fall if I didn't confess. I didn't, of course. So eventually they just let me go. And I never told a soul. Tried to forget it ever happened. I couldn't sleep, couldn't eat, couldn't hardly breathe, and I thought that if I gave my old chain to the Tombries, maybe they could take all that pain away. But it only made it worse.
Oriflamme has fallen. And the men who tortured you likely fell with it.
If only I'd known, I might have spared everyone a lot of trouble. I'd convinced myself that you were like them. Thank you, son. Thank you.
Clive, there's something I need to tell you. After we parted ways on the path to the cloak, I went straight back to Talor and explained to him what you were doing on his behalf, and just like that...
What do you mean? The Tombry King would have still been alive. I had to contend with dozens of his minions before I found him.
Then, perhaps one of them warned him of your coming and he... Or, perhaps... Perhaps knowing that an outsider was fighting for him was what I know. From experience that many illnesses are not wholly physical.
Was there ever really a curse then? For all the difference it makes.
Maybe not. But this much I do know.
I'll be sure to tell my healer friend when I get home.